Boom! And we are live. What's up, everybody? This is episode 5 of the Quarantine Concert Series. I am Jared Seymour.
And I'm Kevin Harris. What's up?
We got a great show tonight. That's what's up, Kevin. We're coming to everyone live again through the internet. Hashtag COVID sucks. And it's still...
There we are.
Yep, turn your volume down there. It's going to get a crazy loop back. We got a great show for you tonight, man. Joining us live tonight. Oh, we got the comments even working too. Yeah, y'all light us up in the comments section, live on the screen. We got Chris Henderson on the show tonight for Three Doors Down. Kevin lined that up. Kevin, tell the people a little bit about what we're going to talk about tonight.
So, this is the 20th anniversary of The Better Life, which was, of course, the first album. Of course, Kryptonite came off of it. And they were planning on some 20th anniversary tours and shows, and one of them was going to be at the Hard Rock in Biloxi. Postponed, canceled. So we're going to talk to Chris about the 20th anniversary of The Better Life. We're going to talk to him about what his thoughts are on touring and doing music after the COVID-19 and where they're going to go, because they had to postpone their Europe tour till 2021. So, and it was called the 2020th anniversary tour. So now it's going to be the 2021st anniversary tour. So we're going to chat with him about all of that. We'll have him on for about 15, 20 minutes tonight. He's a very busy man, but he's going to take some time to talk with us.
That's right. You did you say the audio clip for just a second for me? Did you mention that they were supposed to do a show here locally, right? A few months back.
They were supposed to do it at the Hard Rock on March 25th, and of course it got postponed or canceled. Not sure yet. Hopefully just postponed, because I had tickets.
Yeah.
We'll chat with him. We'll find out a little more information from him on all of that as we go along tonight.
And also tonight we have a interview that Kevin did Tuesday, Kevin, with Kingdom Collapse. If you'll remember Kingdom Collapse, they're out of Texas. They played the summer, what do we call that one, Kevin? The Summer Throwdown. Brought those guys all the way in from Texas, man. They're still doing big things. They just debuted their song. Kevin, you're going to have to help me with the name of it. Uprise. And it got featured today by Revolver Magazine on Facebook, man. Yes. So those guys are doing great. Love their music ever since the first time Kevin, I think, played them when we were looking for music to start this show. So Kevin's got a good interview with them talking about, how they've worked to get to where they are today. So looking forward to that a little bit later on in the show. But as always, we're going to start it out with the grudge match. So you know the rules, man. We got two people going head to head. Listen to the videos. I think this week our quality of the music stream is going to be a little bit better. We've been tinkering with different programs to try to bring you the best, internet experience that we can. But if you watch the two videos here, we'll vote for them at the end of the show. Winner takes it all. Kevin's going to tell us who we got lined up for today.
So last week, the Lonely Ones moved into the Hall of Fame. So we got two new videos tonight. So the first one you're going to see is Cerebellion. They are out of California, and then they're matter of fact, hold on, I got to remember the name of the song. Now or Never is the name of the song. And then they'll be going up against Dead Eyes. It's a new song called Prisoner. They're out of Pennsylvania. And you're going to get your opportunity while the playing. The poll will be up there, video number 1, video number 2. So make sure you click your favorite.
Missy, Missy, I'm going to respond to the comment with the, yeah. I can't type it out right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's see here, Kevin. So, do we want to jump right into number 1? I got some fancy key work here to do. If we're ready.
Yes, go ahead and hop into number 1. It's Cerebellion, Now or Never, and check it out. Let's see what you like.
You're watching the sound.
Yeah, that too.
Hear each other out.
All right, they almost caught me sleeping. I was messing around here with this damn phone, but I got it. I got it. I got it. We're
I
good.
was sitting over here pointing at you.
Yeah, that's okay. Man, Cerebellium, we've shared them. We've played them a few times already before. I know we've shared them on the Instagram page a few different times. Great band, great tunes. I like the video. Simple in a jam room like setting, man. I always get down with that.
I'm all about it. So,
So keep lighting the comments up below if you're enjoying the show. Like we said, we got Chris Henderson coming up tonight. We got Kingdom Collapse coming up tonight. Share it for us if you could. That helps us out a ton. If you really want to help us out, start a watch party. That really draws in the views. So without holding up, let's go right into video number 2. Kevin.
video number 2.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Dead Eyes. It's called Prisoner. I'm really digging this tune. It's a band out of Pennsylvania. So check it out. It is video number 2 for the grudge match. Get into the poll. Pick video number 1, video number 2. Let's get ourselves a winner. And you are watching the sound.
All right, I got it that time. Got it.
There we go.
Ronnie, you're right, dude. That's a tough choice. Both of those videos were pretty damn good. I like both of those songs, man. So y'all light it up in the comments. Number 1 or number 2.
And hit the poll. It's right there. It's real easy. Just click one of the 2 buttons, and that goes straight to our answers on the poll. But Dustin in the comments likes number 2 for sure. So I'm telling you, I agree with Ronnie. tough choice.
Yeah. So what's been up over in Florida, Kevin? How is the scene over that way? I know y'all had the state lockdown for a little while. They easing things up over there for y'all?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I mean the restaurants are back open, 25% capacity. The beaches are open. I got to hang out at the beach for Mother's Day, so we went out to the beach for a little bit. We actually drove over to Gulf Shores too.
Nice.
The restaurants weren't open widely in Gulf Shores like they were over here in Pensacola, but we'll see how it goes here in the next week or so. I think the governor of Florida was, if it was 14 days of a decrease, he'd open up the theaters and stuff like that. So we'll see. But other than that, it's just business as normal.
Yeah, crazy times we're living in. I talked to some people at the local academy sports over here, and they said y'all are busier than they've ever been.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
I mean, we're blowing and going. I
Yeah.
mean, we can't keep up with the demand of the people that are coming in right now. It's insane.
What,
I come home literally whooped every single night, ready to just go back to sleep as soon as I walk in the door.
guns, ammo, and fitness equipment, from what I'm hearing. Is that right?
Guns, ammo, fitness equipment, bikes, pools. I mean, they're all
Stay at home
kayaks.
stuff. Stay at home
I'm
stuff.
out of I'm out of kayaks, so
Wow.
yeah, we're loading and getting it done.
Nice. Well, what we Chris will be on at what time, Kevin? Did we say?
Chris is going to be on around 8:15.
Okay. So we got about 25 more minutes before he's going to be on the show. Did we have anybody that wanted to jump in with us and let us know what the hell's been going on with quarantine? Ronnie, I know you've been pumping out some music, man. Jump on that link and chat with us for a bit. Um,
Yeah, I'll put the link down in the comments for everybody to hop on if they want to hop on right now. And Joe, Joe, what's up, man? Joe, I'm gonna tell you what, Jared, Joe Alfano on here
yeah.
is man. He runs so many of the damn. He's like he's an administrator for Kingdom Collapse's fan page, and I think Saul's fan page, and a couple other fan pages. He's in here chatting us up. We're ready to see some Kingdom Collapse. So hang out. That's coming up. I promise you. It was a fun interview that we did with that.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
If,
but yeah,
if
so the comments. I just put the link in the comments. If you want to hop on and chat with us for a couple minutes, you're more than welcome to do that. But if you want to, we can roll into that interview with Jonathan and roll into the new video from Kingdom Collapse. I think
yeah,
it's about that time.
yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's a good idea. Kevin, like we said, recorded this on Tuesday, the day before their song was released. Is that right, Kevin?
Yeah, so I recorded it. It came out today. I recorded it last night. So you'll see me. I played the promo video for it, and we chat. We confuse ourselves a little bit about knowing that it was going to be the day after and stuff like that. But yeah, so it was a good talk, and check it out. It's Jonathan Norris. He's the lead singer for Kingdom Collapse. Here it is, and you're watching the sound.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sitting here with Jonathan Norris, of course, the lead singer of Kingdom Collapse. And
what's up?
The cool thing about this is every time the Kingdom Collapse has something new go on, we get to do stuff like this, and I get to chat with Jonathan, which I haven't done in a little while. So, how are things going with you?
Man, going good. Just gearing up for the launch of Uprise tomorrow. We've been gearing up for this thing since December and really planning the best attack for this thing from all angles. So it feels nice finally, pulling the trigger.
Right. So now, granted, we're recording this on Tuesday, and so tomorrow the song gets released, the video gets released, all of that kind of stuff. So the only thing that I've got to go by right now, I'm going to show it real quick. Give me 1 second here. And here we go. So this is your promo video.
Yep, that is it.
That's pretty damn awesome if I got to say so myself. So
Yeah, dude, we didn't want to give too much away on it, but yeah, like right after when it cuts off, the full band hits. So I'm excited for everyone to hear it.
I am curious, how often are you going to use this picture as your go-to picture? Because
Oh man,
I
you
will
fucking
say
take it
this,
away.
that's probably one of the best still shots from a video I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, dude, it that was just a still from the video. We weren't planning that as a picture. It just came out cool, and our video guy sent it to us, and he was like, "Check this out." I'm like, "Dude, I'm posting that." So, yeah, dude.
Oh, that's awesome. So, like we said, new single, Uprise, hits. So it's confusing me. It hits today, as a matter of fact, or it hit it when this plays tomorrow on Wednesday night, 10 a.m. in the morning on Wednesday. So a lot of people will have already seen the video by the time we talk about it and show this interview. So, what are your goals on like a first day when the single gets released, the YouTube video or the video gets released? What are your kind of personal goals of what you'd like to see in the first 24 hours of that video being done, released, or song, single?
Yeah. So our press release that we have coming out at 10. We're setting the video to become live on YouTube. To go hand in hand with that, and really just pushing that and getting it out there and letting people know more about what's going on. This is actually our first song that we've actually pursued a radio campaign for. In the past, we've kind of done the grassroots, like, we send out emails on our own, see what we can do. But for this, we've actually, put that into a radio team's hands. So really just in the radio department, seeing what we can make happen. It's new for us.
So are you having a little bit of anxiety, some butterflies? And
yeah, obviously since it is new, there's a lot of it's just the unknown. But I think, the team that we have, the track record's pretty good. So I'm pretty confident in them. You know what I mean? So and the song, I think it's a perfect time to pull the trigger. So
awesome. So before COVID-19 hit and everybody got quarantined and all of this kind of stuff, you guys were getting ready to hop on a little bit of a tour.
Yeah,
I'm a little pissed because you were going to play 30 minutes from where I was at. So is there any chance of that picking back up when all of this is over with?
Yes. Yeah, we're not wanting to reschedule anything too soon where we're just going to end up having to cancel again. So we're really waiting till things are open and going from there. You know what I mean? Because we did have to cancel a lot of shows, and we had to reschedule the video shoot 3 times, photos 3 times. It was a huge pain in the ass. So I mean, yeah, we're just gonna wait till this is blown over.
So you did an Indiegogo. Explain, so for the commoners that don't know what an Indiegogo is, explain what the Indiegogo was and what it did for you guys.
Yeah. So the Indiegogo platform, it's kind of like I don't want to say a GoFundMe or whatever, but we put this Indiegogo campaign up to basically, if people felt like they wanted to support us and help us attack this year's releases and stuff like that, they could. And we offered packages as far as a couple different shirts, some signed drum heads, banners, stage banners, stuff like that. So almost like a merch store. You know what I mean? I think compared to a lot of Indiegogos that I've seen, you do get more out of what we did than some. So it really was just a win-win, I think, for everybody.
I got my shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So on that point, so when people are doing this, and it goes in different tiers, and if you spend so much money, you get so much, and then each tier that goes up, you get a little bit more and stuff like that. So is that what you have designed some of that money for, was like the video shoot and getting the radio ready and all of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it was all going towards the production and marketing and release of all of this. It is a big step here this year. You know, there's a lot of unknown territory that we haven't done. Like the last couple of years, we've done everything fairly low budget, you know, very, very low budget. Honestly, it's like I record everything. We're not outsourcing. We're not spending any money on that. And we just see what kind of damage we can do on our own. But we all felt like it was time to go a little bigger on this one, and then
drop
go
the hammer.
The what?
Drop the hammer.
Yeah, man. That was our thinking on it, and we kind of decided that in December. So when January hit, we rolled the Indiegogo out, and it was crazy seeing that, you know, 65 people believed in us that much to help us out, like monetarily. Like that's
right.
That's insane to me. That we have that. Like it was a very surreal moment. Like we hit the goal, and it was like, dude, like I was so unsure of it.
Right.
I didn't know if we would hit it or not, and we did. So that was very reassuring.
That's awesome. So since we last talked, you guys have brought in a drummer for the band.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Well, so he came in around the same month we shot the video for Payback, way back in October.
Gotcha.
And he's been killing it ever since then. And we made him official pretty soon after that, and we haven't looked back. His name's David, and he's a great fit. You know, like him and Robert, as soon as he joined the band, him and Robert are like two peas in a pod. So like when we're on tour and stuff, like they're like
nice.
always hanging out and doing stuff. But I mean, the chemistry and everything with everyone is great, man. It's good.
And then also, since the last time we talked, let's see, I'm trying to remember, there are a lot of things have happened for you guys since the last time we really talked. Who did you guys play with? Was it Powerman 5000 you guys played with?
There was Powerman, and then there was Red and
Red.
Cold, back to back, like a week difference. And then since then, there was a Houston show with Saliva, and then Blacktop Mojo. There a couple of those shows, but it's been really good in the Texas area, getting on some of these national shows coming through. So hopefully that continues.
Well, yeah, hopefully with all of this, it continues. Hopefully soon, because I know, you know, I think it's great that these bands have done the quarantine type shows and been able to do stuff like that. But it's not the same feeling as walking into a venue and watching the show live. So hopefully soon we'll get with that. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna let you get out of here. But before we go, will you intro your new video that we are about to play right now?
Yeah. It is Uprise by Kingdom Collapse, and you're watching The Sound.
Watching it 2 days straight.
On your way to the top, you'll have to get through me. I know that you're wrong talk because you're such a fan. Your walls are coming down. No one will save you now. Get ready for the uproar.
Dude,
It's
uh,
a banger.
it's very good. Everything they put out, I dig. So, I mean, that's just all there is to say about that, really. That was cool about the Indie Go Go campaign, not knowing if he was going to hit it or not, and then them reaching the goal, man. That takes, just putting yourself out there like that. You know what I mean? No guarantee.
Well, the cool thing about it is I don't know if you heard it, but if I remember right, it was only 65 people. Not only, but I mean, there were 65
Right.
people that donated.
Right, right.
So that tells you even a little bit more about the passion that the fans for Kingdom Collapse have. Is based off of who donated, they were able to raise that money off of that amount of people. So that's awesome for them too. And they did a really good. That video is good.
Yeah, yeah. It reminds me of they're in that house, kind of like the was it the Cerebellum video, but also it reminds me of that. I think it was Deftones board that
Right.
video where they were in the house. I don't know. I just always dig those kinds of videos.
Yeah, it was good. I don't envy the person that had to put the newspaper all over the ceiling and the walls.
Yeah. Yep. What oh, my camera went out of focus here. Here we go. I don't know what
Now
happened.
you're out of focus. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, lighten it up in the comment sections, man. There's been a lot of people sharing and starting watch parties. We really appreciate that. That helps us with our reach, man, a ton. So keep doing that. Keep letting us know what you think of the music that we're playing. We're trying to bring you new stuff, man. We're trying to boost up the music scene here. We want to play the local stuff too, guys. So if you got it out there, you need to tag us in it. Let us know that it's out there. Let us know that you got it out there for us.
Envision will be releasing a video pretty soon. I know they've already filmed it, so that'll be coming pretty soon from them. So looking forward to that. It's a great tune. If you haven't heard it yet, She Said, definitely check it out.
Yeah, I did. I caught a snippet of it, I believe, and I was digging what I was hearing there.
And you know, we're not telling you go out and get a massively produced video. If you got a good lyric video, we'll play that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We're all about it, man.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I think we got one. If we get to it, which I'm sure we will, from Ronnie Gardner.
Yeah.
He went out and did a lyric video for a new song that him and a few of the guys on the coast put together. So we'll be rolling that out here in just a little bit as well.
I tell you what, we probably got time for one more video before Chris jumps on with us. Is that right?
Yeah. You want to go into that one from Ronnie?
Yeah. Where is it in the lineup, Kevin?
If you look a couple down, Explode into Existence
Okay.
is the video. So we can play that, and then hopefully by that time Chris will be on with us, and we'll chat with him for a little bit.
Let's try it. I'll see if I can make this transition because when they're not in order, boy, that's hard. So this might be Ronnie's band Explode into Existence. You never really know. Here we go. You're watching the sound.
Maybe we should have held that in the collapse video. Oh, never mind. I'll be back up. Don't forget we got Jason Paul at 8:30 for a couple songs. Jason Paul.
Haha. Oh, Kevin, your mic's still on. That's okay. That's why he didn't say anything bad.
What?
He said your mic's
My
still
mic's
on.
open?
What?
Oh.
All good.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't say nothing, I don't think.
Just
I was talking about Jason Paul coming up.
just about how much in love you are with Scott Keller. That's all I heard.
That's
So,
it. I do love Scott Keller, man. He
so
makes me tingle.
that's you're gonna probably need to get in a private chat group to talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah, we got probably what, a minute or so left before Chris was supposed to jump in. I don't know if has he texted you or anything to see where that's going on. I don't want to play another video if.
I actually have a text from him and says I am on the way.
Okay.
Trying as hard as I can to get on my Mac. So he's trying to get up on the computer. So yeah, he'll be on here in just a few minutes. So also coming up from Fort Wayne, Indiana tonight, Jason Paul, who used to jam down here on the coast all the time, and then went back to Fort Wayne, Indiana. He's been doing a lot of live quarantine shows, similar to Michaelette. They're both good friends, as a matter of fact. So he'll be joining us tonight here in about 15, 20 minutes, and he'll be playing a couple good songs for us tonight. He's looking forward to it. I think a couple of years ago he was coming down to the Celtic. I'm not sure if it, not the Celtic, but what was the Irish bar that Ben had in Gulfport?
Was it the Irish pub?
Yes.
The pub?
So he was supposed to come down and play that. I don't know if he ever was able to make it in, but yeah, he'll be on tonight doing a couple tunes for us. So looking forward to that. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
So
everybody that's listening, I don't know. I've just been thinking, like, what do y'all think it's gonna look like coming out of this COVID stuff, man? Let us know in the comments below. I mean, I know everybody's been canceled so far, and kind of like Jonathan from Kingdom Collapse mentioned, it's kind of everybody's kind of. What's that?
he said, now what? I'm on the page. I'm at the page. Should be enter the broadcast, right?
He should click on that link is what he should do. The one you emailed him or text him or whatever. But yeah, what are you feeling like with booking shows right now? Because like I was saying, Jonathan from Kingdom Collapse is saying Irish Coast. You're right, Scott. That's right. It's kind of in that in between stage. Like you don't want to book one right now just to have it canceled again because we're still kind of, don't know how this all is going to pan out. So I'd like to know what everybody local around here, what their thoughts are, what they're planning, what they're doing.
While you're doing that, I'm going to send him the link again through Messenger and see if he can get on through that.
Yeah, he ought to be able to get on through either his phone, which the quality's a little bit less on the phone. If he could get on a computer, that'd be a lot better. But how has it been for everybody live streaming stuff, man? I'm kind of glad to see that. I know it's not the same as a regular live show with an audience and that hit of adrenaline associated with that, but I know one thing just for us, No places are booking, Ronnie says. Unfortunately, yeah, I can't say really that I blame them.
But when I was in Ocean Springs, what was it, last Saturday? I went down and I hit up Maynard's Music, and I drove down Government, and you drove by the Glory Bound.
Yeah.
Glory Bound had their patio open and had a nice little crowd in there. Why can't a band play right now?
All right, Kevin. It looks like we got Chris on the feed here. I'm gonna go ahead and add him in.
All right.
Chris, what's up, man?
Hey. What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Buddy, I haven't seen you in forever.
It's been a while, man. I'm hanging in there.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you spent a few minutes with us tonight to chat, because I do have some questions for you.
Okay.
And you might be able to answer them for us. So first of all, a few things since the last time that you and I have actually talked face to face. Congratulations on 20 years of the Better Life.
Thank you.
Congratulations on sobriety.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your life choices of getting into the fitness and getting fit. You are someone that I look at and I admire for everything that you've done in the last few years for yourself.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
You missed one, Kevin. Congratulations on the hair. That's a nice deal you got going on there, man. A little jealous over here on this end. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go one more time. Before I get too old to do it, right?
Yeah.
Certain age, people are like, look at that old dude, man. He's got, so I'm gonna let it happen one more time.
Hey, man, no. If you got it, flaunt it.
It still grows pretty well, ain't gonna lie.
So March 25th, you guys were supposed to be playing at the Hard Rock as the 20th anniversary show for the Better Life with CPR and all of that. And of course, all the COVID-19 happened. Everything got postponed or canceled or anything like that. And I know you guys have taken your European tour and moved it to 2021. Had you heard anything as far as any of the shows that you had stateside to making those up? Because I personally was really looking forward to that Hard Rock show.
I was too. We all were, man. I mean, it's really this was going to be a really cool tour, like one that it wasn't going to be just another tour. It was going to be the one that we thought we would never be able to do. If that makes sense. No one ever thinks you're going to get 20 years in the music business. Are you kidding me? It's like it's almost impossible to get a second record and to get 20 years is like it's really hard, and we're looking forward to it. And all the stuff this band's been through, right? I mean, like, golly, it's just one thing after another, and then now this, but it really sucked for all of us. And the word on the street is 2021 for everyone.
Wow.
And I say everyone, that's everyone that I know. I'm not, I mean, I hear there's other bands saying, oh, we're going to tour. Yeah, are you? But is anyone going to show up? Everyone's scared shitless to stand next to somebody. Hey, I shook somebody's hand today, and if I tell somebody, they're going to be all mad at me, So it is what it is, man. But like when you have, it's not just about the guys in the band. I mean, there's promoters, there's companies that get behind all this, and everyone's freaking out. No one knows what to do.
And I think that's what the worst part of the whole thing is just the unknown. So it's just played and see. I mean, like I read something where Carnival Cruise Line was going to start booking cruises next month at $28 a day, and I'm just like, is anybody really going to go?
I don't
right
know.
now.
They're telling people not to gather in mass crowds, and we're in the mass crowd business. That's what we do.
Right.
So our business is dead. It's dead before it's dead, and there's no one that has any answers. Like there's not one person on the planet has any answers of what the music industry or any sort of like crowdsourced kind of thing is gonna. Just no one has anything. No one has anything. They don't know if it's gonna be 6 months, 8 months, if there's gonna be a vaccine. No one knows. And who are we supposed to call? We're on our own.
Yep.
It sucks. A band like my band we'll survive this. We'll be fine, right? We'll get through it. But there's a lot of bands out there, man, that ain't gonna make it.
Chris, one thing we
Go ahead.
real
Go ahead,
quick,
Jared.
one thing we've seen is a lot of bands that are, and I'm sure you have too, transition into like utilizing, the internet a lot more with live streaming shows at home and having the PayPal, Venmo, tip jar kind of thing, on the struggling band level. And even some of the bigger acts like Garth Brooks doing stuff, and Kevin, you've watched a few of them too. How do you see that playing into, if not the rest of 2020? And then even maybe on into the future, how do you see that playing out, just from your perspective?
I think it'll be cool. There'll be a lot of bands that'll be able to get away with it, and a lot of bands that really won't. I mean, if there's no fan base, there's no fan base, and it's really going to be hard. I guess if everyone's doing it, it'll just be like so many choices. What I think is people are going to do that, and that's going to be cool. But what I think is there are going to be some bands that are going to get to play, right? Bands that, okay, let me just rephrase this so I don't sound like a complete moron. Bands that bring in big crowds are not going to be able to play, but bands that don't bring in necessarily the bigger crowds are going to still get to play. But people are going to be hungry, so they're going to get a chance to be in front of a lot more people than they normally would. This is their opportunity, so that it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but let's just there's a silver lining in there somewhere. It may not be for my band, but there's a silver lining in there for a lot of other bands. So hey, that's cool.
Hey,
That's a unique way of looking at it. I didn't even think about something like that playing out.
hey, we're
Think about it.
we're a show based on the local music scene here in Biloxi, the Gulf Coast first, but really all underground kind of music. Those bands trying to break through. So sounds to me like you're saying it's our time to shine, right?
I think it is. I mean, if there was a shot for you, this is it, man. Because there's no one's changing the rules for you. The rules, you can change the rules for yourself.
I love it. I love it.
So, real quick before we let you go, I told you we wouldn't keep you very long. So, 20 years ago, The Better Life to 2020, 20 years later, what do you think the biggest differences are between when you guys signed and started touring to where we're at now? Take the COVID stuff out of it. Pre-COVID, right before COVID hit, where do you think the big differences are in the music industry in those 20 years?
In the deals, first and foremost, and then in radio, and you know that. I mean,
Oh,
radio.
yeah.
Sorry about that. Knocked my phone down. Radio's changed so much, man. Like and without radio, it's really, man, it's difficult to be. It's difficult to be in a big band. It really is, because you guys, like, man, the radio industry did everything for us. We went out and played, wrote some songs, but without people playing it, man, no one would have gave a crap. And people don't consume music the same way. So I think that those are the three big things. But the 360 deals, because no one makes any money anymore unless you can tour. Now you can't tour. And the way people consume music, it's really crazy.
I got you.
You,
Well, Chris, I'm gonna tell you what. I appreciate you coming on and having this chat with us.
Yeah, anytime.
I hope the best for you guys, and I hope you do get to see the stage again in those big venues. Because I know I'll be sitting front row again one time to see you guys. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
yeah, man.
Not a problem.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good one.
Have a good night.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chris Henderson from Three Doors Down. Kind of an insight of some stuff that we, like I said, we didn't even think about. Some of the smaller bands, maybe it is their chance to be able to get into these venues and more people watching them because they can't go see these bigger bands.
Well, you hear what he's saying though, like that everybody that's in that industry, they're kind of staring down the barrel of like, how do we come back? Your industry, right? And it's the same
Right.
with small businesses right now too. So I mean, everybody's kind of feeling the effects of this right now, and I think the uncertainty is what's getting us the most. You know what I mean? I mean, hopefully in 3-6 months, maybe max, everything's semi-returned to some kind of normalcy. You know what I mean? To where
Right.
we figured something out. But right now, it's that big unknown.
And I think that's where we kind of are at. We don't know, and we won't know anytime soon. But that's what I was trying to get at before Chris came on. You drove by Glory Bound; they had a nice crowd in the patio. Of course, everybody doing their social distancing. nothing on the stage. I mean, what's to stop a James Gillies, Michaelette, anybody getting up there and at least doing an acoustic there if they're open? You know what I'm saying?
I think
So, I don't know.
yeah, no, you're right. I just think it goes back to the capacity, right? They're only allowing 20% or 50% or 30% or whatever it is, the capacity of the venue. So then it changes the economics behind everything, and they can't pay an act, and it just kind of downward spirals from there. Kudos to James though for offering to play for curbside pickup for places. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think
That was awesome.
people are gonna have to get creative during this time. That's gonna be the number one thing. What's up, Marlo? Kevin, you can't see it, but we have Jason Paul waiting here. I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the stream.
All right.
Jason, what's going on, man? Can you hear us? Jason.
Can you hear us?
I can hear Kevin.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Well, I'm
That's-
the only important one anyways. So, you took him out.
How about now? Can you hear me?
I still hadn't got any audio from you.
How about now?
Now I got you.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Good. So, we're talking, you're up in Fort Wayne, Indiana now, right? Am I correct? All right.
Yes, sir.
So, but back years ago, you played down here on the coast. So,
Yeah, I was down from 99 to 04, 05.
so yeah, so I follow you. We don't talk a lot. And every time you do one of your live events, I'm usually either at work or laying in bed.
Yeah.
Out. But the other night I was able to sit back and watch for a while, and dude, I'm gonna tell you what,
Been able to be there.
you haven't missed a beat. You sound phenomenal every time I hear you play.
Man, thank
That's
you.
why I'm so happy to have you on here and doing a couple songs with that. So that's awesome. So how things been going with you?
Not bad. Just like I said, I've been up here permanently since 06, and went, of course, straight into carrying on my acoustic show up here. Played in a couple of local bands up here, and went right back into the acoustic thing. So, of course, I started doing my solo show down there in '99, and that's just always been my main thing. Other than when I was, of course, touring with Sandwich and Noah's Rain. So, other than that, I've always had the solo gig to fall back on, and still love it every time.
So why don't you throw out a couple for us real quick?
Absolutely, man.
And your choice. I don't care.
All right.
Nice.
The one thing that I talked to you about before, the one thing that has changed for the most part, I guess, since I've been down there is I still do, the alternative stuff, but I do a lot more country now too. So I'm gonna start it out with a little bit of Chris Stapleton.
All right, hit it up.
I used to spend my nights out at the bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle and brought me back from being too far gone. You was smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You was warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay strong on you the time. I used to look for love in all the same old places. something like you to get me high. You're the smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay strong all the time. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice.
Nice. Nice.
So what? When the other night when I was watching you, you did you went on a Rob Thomas tangent.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So what's the infatuation with Rob Thomas?
No.
So what's the infatuation with Rob Thomas lately?
Well, it started with I fell into a YouTube hole. I was watching some of the at-home sessions that a lot of the national artists are doing, and ended up just watching several, throughout the night, and then ended up seeing Rob Thomas do a cover, and just kind of went into a whole Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 hole and stayed there for about 2 hours. So
Yeah, those YouTube rabbit holes are dangerous.
absolutely.
So all right, you want to throw another one out for us?
Yeah.
I could do this all night, by the way.
All right.
We could just sit here and do this all night.
All right. I'll take it back just a little bit and try some. She talks to angels. Never mention the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, to tell you she's in a fire after we fail me. It's her eyes as black as night now. She pulls her shades down tight. She gives a smile when the pain comes. They gonna make everything alright. Says she talks to AJ out. Says they all know name. Says she talks to AJ out. Call her out by her name. She keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around her neck.
against those eyes, black as night now. She pulls those shades down tight. She gives a smile when the pain comes. Ain't gonna make everything alright. Says she talks to Ouija house. Says the unknown name. Says she talks to Ouija house. Call her out. You know that they call her out. You know that they call her out by her name. Like that.
There we go.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Appreciate you.
Very
So
cool,
if,
man.
If somebody wanted to check you out, Jason, tell them how they can find you.
They can go to jasonpaul.co, just co, or Facebook at it's facebook.com Jason Paul Music 1, the number 1.
Awesome. Well, Jason, thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, Jason.
And,
Thanks a
as
lot, man.
always, great seeing you.
Hey, good to see you guys, man. Thank
All right.
you so much.
We will talk to you later.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.
And then there were two.
Yes.
I'm trying to go back on here, Kevin. I know Modern Mimes had a comment for us.
Yes, they said that they, as of right now, Modern Mimes is still touring July through August,
Yeah.
starting in Hattiesburg and ending in Atlanta. Hopefully everything pans out, and we'll get to see you guys when we roll through.
I want to say there was a Renee from Bangerang Peter said something. Here they're recording right now, but totally took a break. Okay, so I guess they're writing and recording. Bangerang Peter was Quarantine Concert Series number 1, man, and that was such a good vibe that night, you know.
Well, if you go on, if you're friends with Renee on Facebook, she goes live all the time while they're doing the recordings. She doesn't stay live very long, but you get to see a little bit of the recordings going down, so that's cool.
Yep. Kevin, I'm feeling like maybe 1 or 2 more videos, and then we'll wrap it up if we've got everybody that we had guest wise.
Yep, so we do, but we do have a couple that we mentioned that we would feature tonight.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That we haven't yet. So, well, there's 4 total that we mentioned, but it is what it is. Time constraints. But you're one of your favorites. It's in the playlist.
Hold on before you say that, Kevin. Adam just asked where he can get a shirt like mine. This one is a Frankenstein shirt.
He's a Dolphins fan. He doesn't want a Saints shirt.
Yeah. We do have the official sound t-shirts for sale, Adam, but I got a funny feeling maybe we could give you one, man. I wanted to do a giveaway tonight anyway, and since you asked, you're getting it. So if you'll send us a direct message, man. Don't send it in the comments if you don't want to share your address. But send us a direct message and tell us where you want us to send it, and we'll send it to you.
There you go.
And for everybody else, you can buy it at thesound228.com.
Yes, thesound228.com. And now back to the video that one of your favorites. They're out of pedal. You know where I'm going with this?
I think.
Deviant Whore.
Who?
Deviant Whore.
Oh, okay. I forgot they were out of pedal.
Yes. They have a song called Essential.
Okay.
It's a new video. And it's time to play them tonight, and then we can come back and go into one other, or we can pull the trick on you and see if you can go up the playlist after playing that
Well,
one.
I'm fixing to have to do it right now. So we're going to Deviant Horror, right?
Yep.
And you're watching The Sound.
The sound.
Lately, I don't feel quite like myself. Ay, ay. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Ay, ay. This ain't my reality. What's that smell? Am I in a different realm? Have I transitioned into hell? Ay. Lately, I don't feel quite like myself. Ay, ay. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Ay, ay. Is it my dimension? Am I in a parallel? I hear a million ringing bells and oh God, that smell. For quite some time, I just haven't felt the same. Going on existential crisis when I melt my brain. I'm not sure if I'm alive. Ay, I can't feel a thing. Ay, something just ain't right. That's why I feel so strange. I'm pretty positive that this is not the physical plane. Feels like I ain't ate in days and I just wander without aim. Mentally I'm drained, emotional disdain. All the pain that I've sustained has been in vain. Must I remain the thing? Think me but get faint. I wanna fade away the blame. Occasion faking never feel like I'm okay. Too much to strain. Practice way the aching, crank creator, stay awake. Dreams of Satan, shit to say the crazy train. It's blatant that my sanity is taking a vacation. Got no patience, stay away. Craze from deprivation, but nasal inhalations what awakens these creations. Fuck your safety connotations. This is self-eradication. Yeah, yeah. Really, I don't feel quite like myself. Hey, hey. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Hey, hey. Is it my dimension? Am I in a parallel? I hear a million ringing bells and oh God, that smell. Hey. Lately, I don't feel quite like myself. Hey, hey. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Hey, hey. This ain't my reality. What's that smell? Am I in a different realm? Have I transitioned into hell? Hey. Fully lucid, but I think I may be dreaming. Yeah, yeah. Deja vu, but like the cleanest. No, I've seen this. I was 3. His ass was green. I was playing in the stream and seen it peeking from the trees. Why am I seeing this and why is it repeating? It's been kept so deep inside of me, seemed almost obsolete. What's the meaning? Was that a demon? Am I deceased? I can't feel my heart beating. Tried to leave it, felt a force it from inside me, heard a roar. Instead of form that heretofore, I've been a vessel, nothing more. Trying to scream out, but I'm hoarse. I can't leave off this course, don't wanna be here anymore. Oh Lord, how do I avoid? And in eternal darkness, wall to wall, ceiling to floor. For sure I am no more, my life was fantasy allure. That's okay, no one will notice. Never loved nor adored. A soul confined inside a corpse has been the norm since I was born. Lately I don't feel quite like myself. Ay, ay. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Ay, ay. This ain't my reality. What's that smell? Am I in a different realm? Have I transitioned into hell? Ay. Lately I don't feel quite like myself. Ay, ay. Am I still alive? Can't really tell. Ay, ay. This ain't my dimension. Am I in a parallel? I hear a million ringing bells and oh God, that smell. Ay.
Haha! I got it!
So that was Deviant Horror. They are out of Petal, Mississippi.
I dig it, man. They're doing their thing. They're doing their. I don't know. I
That
don't
they
know
are.
what genre that you call that, but
I don't know really what genre.
original. I'll call it that.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Like some insane clown posse kind of vibe, but it's a little more, modern than that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I dig it. We were supposed to have those. We were supposed to have them on the show a while back, but it fell through. Couldn't make it happen for the night that we scheduled it. But
Right.
maybe we get a studio back and have them in. That'd be fun. Let's wrap it up, Kevin. Let's play another video that we promised. Let's try not to leave too many people hanging if we can. Horrorcore.
Right.
I knew Ronnie would know that. Good job, Ronnie.
Yep.
Part of the
Horrorcore. Thank you, Ronnie.
part of the brain trust here.
Let's go into Another Day's Armor.
Okay. Is that the heavy band you have on there?
Yes.
Good. All right.
Yeah. Another Day is Armor. They are out of. Hold on. Pulling it up. They're out of New York. Of course, unsigned. But yeah, I found them on Spotify.
Hey,
And,
they said in the comments they want to make up that date. Deviant Horror
What?
wants to make it up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, nice.
We are gonna make up that date, so we'll figure it out. And,
We just got to get a studio again.
yeah, because I'm telling you right now, when we're back in the studio, that would be a fun duo to have in there perform live.
Hell yeah.
That would be some fun shit. I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. But yeah, another day's armor. I found them on Spotify, and then of course, if you go to our Spotify playlist, the Sound 228, cheap plug, definitely check out the playlist. But I kind of go through the playlist now and go, okay, I wonder if they have any videos, and then we go through that, and then I found this one from another day's armor. It's called Underneath. So definitely check it out, and you're watching the sound.
Pick it up, pick it up. Now I never knew where I belong. That's why I just sat alone, never write the songs, right or wrong. Never really found the light, lost the sight. People always said I might be the type, never really know
Yeah, I've been digging that one since I heard it.
Yeah, it's good stuff, and looks like a lot of people on the in the comments like it too.
Yeah, I think we
So
might ought to kick them over into the grudge match as soon as we have an opening.
we have an opening on the next show.
All
So
right.
maybe we'll throw them into the grudge match.
Did we hit everybody, Kevin, that we were supposed to?
We did hit everybody tonight. The only person that wasn't able to join us tonight, but is going to join us, he said for the next episode, so we'll see, is Justin Reimer from Crosstrack Studio, the former guitarist of Breaking Point and 12 Stones. He was going to be on tonight, but ended up having an obligation that he had to take care of, so he'll join us on the next episode.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dre, next episode.
we were kind of mentioning this earlier, and we've said it a few times, but we want to continue to use this platform here through the internet, like we're doing, to expand the reach, man. To pull in some of these contacts that Kevin and I have, people that run studios, bands that are, that we've played that are not here in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, right? So even once we get back up rolling again, we're really looking to like transform the show or add to the show, I guess would be a better way to say it, right, Kevin? To open, like a broader reach or whatever for what we can do.
Well, just for example, I mean, we were able to add Jonathan Norris from Kingdom Collapse into this episode. Because of how we're doing it, we're able to get Chris Henderson in.
Right.
Jason Paul from Fort Wayne, Indiana. So we had San Antonio, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, and Fort Wayne, Indiana on the show tonight.
Yeah, and we're definitely wanting to get back to like what we did. We want to add full band performances. We did one with the Quarantine Series episode 1, and then everything got shut down, and now we're out of the studio. But once we get that back, man, multicam, full band performances are coming your way. So Ronnie asked who won the grudge match before we wrap the show up.
Dead Eyes, the second song, the second video, Dead Eyes, is your winner tonight. And of course, they'll move on to the next episode and probably face the band you just heard, Another Day's Armor.
There you go. There you go. Well, I think we had a great show. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as we did. Remember, you can check us out on thesound228.com. All of our episodes are there, both video and audio. We take all these and rip them down into an audio form podcast. So if you're riding around, walking your dog, taking a shit, working out at the gym, whatever you're doing, you can listen to us if you don't have time to watch. We have t-shirts for sale on the website, thesound228.com. They have all the local bands on the back, our logo on the front. We'd really love it if you help support the show. If you dig it, man, it helps us out. Kevin, what else do you got? Anything? What do I miss?
I was just basically trying to get to our podcast on Spotify.
Yeah,
share that way.
I know one thing. The playlist on Spotify. So search the Sound 228 on Spotify, and you can see the playlist that we've built out there. Got a lot of local people on it, and have a lot of not local people on it too. So
absolutely,
a lot of different stuff for you to check out.
We cover a broad area of the world.
Y'all let us know what you think in the comments. Always tag us on any of the social platforms, whether it's Facebook. Tag us on Instagram. You added a cool show. When everything gets back up and running again, tag us on your Instagram, man. Let us know. We'd love to see it. So we'll schedule the next show and we'll post it and let you know.
Yep.
Y'all have a good night.